I listen to all of Taylor Swift, so you don't have to. Alright, so let me set down a rule here. I'm only listening to the albums because otherwise I might actually kill myself. And no weird like albums that she made and only like sold 10 copies of. Whatever's on Spotify, that's what I'm listening to. So, her self-titled debut, Taylor Swift, is not horrible. I like the kind of country aesthetic she has, the simple romance that she sings about, and it's not really overproduced or like hyperpop, which I do appreciate. And like writing this from a standpoint where I've already listened to all the albums, this is weird because like later on all her tracks feel the exact same, while here they do actually feel pretty distinguished. There are some more rock sounds that were being thrown in, and I think that they were done really nice. And after listening to her first album, I'm just kind of here wondering why she's so hated. Is it because of the quality of her work isn't equivalent to her notoriety? I guess I'll just need to see. Fearless feels like a much more matured album and keeping some of the country aesthetics while simplifying and refining them a bit more. Obviously there are some radio hits which I feel were grossly inauthentic. I'm feeling from this album is a mix of refinement in production but a step away from actual passion behind the music. Speak Now opens with some of the worst, most bland pop sounds I've ever heard. A lot of these songs sound the exact same, and I think this is where the obsession comes from. Because all her songs sound so goddamn similar, if you like one song, you like them all. Red has a massive amount of radio hits, the production is unauthentic, the themes are a little bit better I guess, but honestly, aside from the opening song, it feels like it's just a factory pop machine that people tag onto her name. Like honestly, some of the writing of these songs sound like you could throw like the prompt love song into ChatGPT and you'd get like half these songs. I don't like the next one. 1989 just further and further into the pop hole. Like, I think I'm going insane. I listened to hours of Taylor Swift and I'm not built for it. The factory pop machine is literally destroying my brain, and I don't know how long this video is going to take because I think if I hear another Taylor Swift song, I'm going to cut my ears off. Reputation is a salvation here. The first track is incredibly underproduced 808 bass at the whole track, and Taylor's like almost rapping. I think that's really funny. Hearing Future's voice was like God telling me he loved me specifically. I think the production is better and more authentic on this one. Lover returned with a bouncier, poppier style that she's more known to have. It feels more bearable, maybe because I took a break after Reputation, but I think I get why Taylor Swift is so obsessed now. It's just indoctrination. The music is so basic and factory that you kind of get lost in it. All of her albums sound so similar, I didn't know Folklore was a different one. I think I'm going insane. My brain is like being poisoned. Please, just someone help me. Why did I even want to do this? Just to have Taylor Swift fans leak my home address because I didn't think she was the greatest thing to grace this fucking world. Yeah, Evermore. It's the musical equivalent of brain rot. You can quote me on that. Alright, I don't really know what to say about Midnight. Like, honestly, it's just brain rot at this point. There's no point in listening to anything after Red, and even her best album was like a 6 out of 10. Fortnite. Hearing Post Malone's voice was like God's gift to the earth, even if he had like a solid 10 bars on the fucking song. I can't with the tortured whatever. My brain is like melted. I actually can't function anymore if I listen to any more of this. And don't get me started on the anthology. This was just so... I can't even think of a word for this. Overall, I didn't like it at all. This was not worth it. Please subscribe.